Now, losing your hair due to a condition or an illness can be devastating, even more so if you're a bright and bubbly 23-year-old woman. Recently, Laura went along to the Hair Club in Donnybrook to meet with Clodagh Musgrave, who was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma earlier this year.
After 6 months of chemotherapy, Clodagh has begun to lose her hair and has opted for a hairpiece while she undergoes the rest of her treatment. Laura caught up with her before she had the piece fitted, and to hear more about the Hair Club, let's take a look.
Losing your hair through sickness or for any other reason can be an extremely emotional experience. But the Hair Club here in Donnybrook in Dublin have created an intimate and upbeat environment for those people looking for new wigs or hairpieces. Warren, can you tell us a little bit about the Hair Club? When and why did you decide to open this store?
We opened up the Hair Club in Donnybrook 2 years ago, and the aim of it really was to have a designated place where people can come in and just feel comfortable in a private setting, you know, and give a great selection of wigs.
I'm here now with Hazel Kiley, the lady in charge of all of the wigs and hairpieces here at the Hair Club. Hazel, you've a very difficult job because not only are you dyeing them, cutting them, you know, fitting them perfectly to your clients, but you also act as a bit of a counsellor, I'm sure.
Well, this shop, the main thing is for it to be upbeat and for them to feel normal. You know, it's not a clinical situation. You know, it's the same as not to put them out as if they're different or anything. I mean, everybody has hair problems or any issues like that, and it's just to find a piece that suits them and everything. So it's an upbeat, happy, we make friendships and everything like that. So
can you tell us about the wigs that you have here? What is the hair synthetic, or would it be
We've a full range of synthetic wigs and a full range of human hair wigs, and then we've the hair pieces and we've the clip-ins, everything, you know, for everybody, because everybody's hair is different. Nobody's the same and the colours are always different, so it's to cater for everybody's needs.
Clodagh Musgrave was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma earlier this year and decided to visit the Hair Club after chemotherapy caused her to lose her hair. Clodagh, it's lovely to meet you today. Can you tell us about the treatment you're currently undergoing for cancer?
Well, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma over 6 months ago now, because I'm just after finishing the chemo part of my treatment. So I had 6 months of chemo and I finished 2 weeks ago, and now I've all of December off, and then I'm back into the hospital for January for radiotherapy.
You're only 23. The diagnosis must have come as a massive shock for you.
It was, yeah, it was. I wouldn't say shock, kind of nearly as a relief, because I was very sick beforehand. I think my family nearly took it worse than I took it, because I was like, oh look, at least it's like 6 months. I'm looking at 6 months, I'm going to be better. As opposed to I was like, I've been sick for a year. So it was okay in that sense. I think, yeah, it was just like a panic. As I said, I had a twin sister, so she was worse than me. Oh my God, I brought her in the first day to the hospital, and she was like bawling. I was like, pull yourself together. I was like, I'm gonna have no friends inside here. They'll think we're like loose cannons.
Today, it's a big day for you because we're at the Hair Club, and you are going to be fitted for a hairpiece, not a wig, a hairpiece.
Hairpiece.
Tell us how you first, when did you first lose your hair, and how did you hear about the Hair Club?
It was, I think, yeah, I said, like, as I got through graduation, I said if I still had my hair by graduation, I would be delighted.
Of course, you were still going to college and finishing your finals while you were undergoing treatment.
Yeah, looking back, it was probably not the best.
A lot to take on.
Yeah, but no, we got through the finish line. Might have stumbled, kind of crawled, but we made it. But graduation, I still had my hair. And even looking back now, I had a good hit, and that was halfway through. But then October, November, I suppose the last kind of 2 months of my treatment, I said I'd go to Hairspray, because, like, you know, those people our age would be getting like clip-in extensions. So I was like, maybe I can disguise it a bit, you know? So went into Hairspray inside town. And the lady, I was kind of telling her how I was kind of thinning on top a bit, and that's what I was kind of a bit conscious about.
You still have the length in the back.
Yeah, I still kept the length, kind of, and she gave me a leaflet for the Hair Club.
Now, you didn't want a wig. You were sort of in denial about the wig thing. So what did you go for in the end?
It's like a hairpiece, so it's fantastic, like, because everyone always says, like, it looks so natural, but I'm like, maybe that's because it's an actual kind of clip-on piece. So it just clips on the front and, like, onto your own head. And then it's just like your own hair you'll have underneath it, and it looks so good. And like, you know, the fact that it's not an actual wig kind of makes you feel better. When you take it off, you still have hair underneath, which is nice.
So will we go and get your beautiful hairpiece?
Yes, I'm a bit bald.
Clodagh's twin Aoife has been her rock and support during her illness, and I wanted to hear more about their close relationship and how they both coped with Clodagh's illness. I know that you're not identical, but to me you look identical, but you are mirrored twins. So how was that for her, do you think, and for you, when she was losing her hair, to see, you know, her real life image in front of her with cascading hair? That mustn't have been that easy for her.
Probably a bit different, yeah, because we've grown up our whole life being exactly the same, no one could tell us apart, and then obviously as Clodagh started to get sicker, people would a lot easier be able to tell us apart more easily. But I can remember she used to be tugging on my hair, being like, oh, like we used to put her hair in ponytails because that was the easiest way to see how much I'd left and how much Clodagh had left. And then literally it happened so quickly when she did start losing her hair that we just kind of went with it, and we were like, right, we need to take the next steps now.
Clodagh, what a difference this makes.
I know, it's fab, isn't it?
Are you thrilled?
Yeah, I was like, it just feels like, you know, you kind of go into denial about the whole thing. You're like, oh, my hair's okay, it's okay. And then you put on the hairpiece and you're like, big difference, big difference. Yeah, so it is lovely. It just gives you the confidence, you know. I'm not insecure really when I'm wearing it. Like, the girls just can't get over it. They're like, oh my God.
People have hair envy now.
Yeah, I was saying my friend, she's really fine hair, and she's like, when you're done with it, can I dye blonde and take it? Like, she's like, can I have it, please?
That's so funny. Let's bring in your twin. Come over here, Aoife. What do you think?
Fabulous. Gorgeous. It's literally the exact same as her hair 6 months ago. 6 months ago, probably even better.
Yeah, better condition.
Yeah.
Well, look, you look absolutely beautiful. But can I just say you look beautiful before, and we wish you every success over the next few months finishing your treatment. And lovely to meet you girls today. It's been such a pleasure.